One of the primary missions of permaculture in itself is to cut the process of going into the supermarket to consume your food, the consumerism lifestyle. The food from supermarkets are filled with GMOs, preservatives, MSG, all these things that we really don't want, and we're still eating that because that's our only source of food. If we could create our own garden, we know where it comes from, we know it's good and organic, and it's been right in front of our house. So it just makes sense, you know, like the only price is your own effort. Permablitz was born in Melbourne. It's a gardening collective community in which they get together every weekend to create permaculture gardens. Permablitz, perma from permaculture, and blitz is actually an old German war strategy. It's like blitz. It's like the blitz for a camera, really quick, fast-paced lightning, you know.
Permablitz is a collective community, and we garden our own backyards. Other times, sometimes we garden as a charity. For this instance, it's a foundation of handicapped kids. They've asked us to make a garden for them so that they have a sustainable food source.
Chahaya Matiara Handicap Foundation. Yeah, a place where they get handicapped people in the area to sort of come together, like multiple sclerosis or forms of polio. I think a big part is sort of communicating with each other about issues that they have. It's just really like amazing, I guess, how open and friendly and smiley and just like genuine the people here are.
Is it like wrapped, or did you tie it? Yeah, just wrap it a bit.
Oh, they're good! We're about to have a little ceremony, and it's gonna be chill.
What do you do?
Just tie it. Wash your hands and your face a bit.
We are preparing for the ceremony for have like the bless of the gods to start with the new garden.
Plastic has been introduced pretty recently, in the 80s here in Bali, and without the lack of education that we have here in Bali, they throw the trash in the ground as if it was banana leaf wrappers, how it used to be, you know. So they throw it in the ground, and in time, now the result is we are digging into the soil. Take any soil in Bali and it's literally 30 centimeters deep in waste.
It took 5 people all day to get it from there to here. And we had no idea it was there. It was just skin deep under the surface. That's what they do in Bali. They level it, landfill it, and then just put a layer of soil over it. And then build a house on top of it. Or plant a garden.
We had a blitz the other week up in Chahaya Mutiara Foundation, the foundation that we're working with at the moment for disabled people. And it was literally filled with plastic. crap. The whole place. So that was before we even started gardening. It took us all day, and it wasn't even finished yet. How much trash we had to get out of there.
Clean the trash. This is people's karma, so I'll take their karma. Good.
I just want to show you like this chili sauce. This has probably been here for a couple years. I bet you it still tastes good inside there. This bad shit right here.
You want to try it?
Oh, maybe if I get some bread later, we'll film that. Yeah, we'll film it.
It's almost like a bad dream, you know. You start digging somewhere and you go clank, and you think, oh no, and there's those big bricks, tiles, and bathroom mirrors. And oh, I guess you want more, yeah? Going in for more.
That's one of the big problems here, especially in Bali, is plastic littering, because we don't have a way of recycling it. We don't have a way of getting rid of it. It just all goes to the big dump wasteland in Serangan, and that's it. And it's just getting bigger.
So I kind of stopped asking myself why people throw their trash away. I think they're just used to do it like that. It's just normal. So we're changing it right now.
Save the world, man. Save the world. Gardening, grow your own food, plastic trash. That's the first question right now, man. But I love to do this. Happy. Not only like gardening, hard work, but so much fun. Too much fun.
We all love each other. We're all friends, you know. It's work, but it's work that we love, and work being that we love. You might not be really into gardening. As I started, I was like, damn, gardening, man, I gotta pick up a shovel, it's a lot of work, you know. So what I brought into the community was music. Every time I just bring my sound system, instruments, and would just have a big fat jam in the day. It's a lot of fun, you know, and it's what you bring into the situation. It's what you love, and when you bring what you love, then that answers the world's problem, you know.
No, it's not hard. It's fun. It's supposed to be fun. Hot? Yeah, of course it's hot. Always it's hot. We are like 5 degrees down to the equator line, man. If it's not hot, we are like in the wrong place, you know?
I guess it was kind of an issue, but we resolved it in the Cahaya Mutiara Foundation Blitz. Was that they were in wheelchairs, and we needed to build wheelchair accessibility for them, because obviously, you know, like it's hard to go around in your garden if there's no access.
Today I'm sorry I cannot join the project because no access for wheelchair to go inside. So maybe next time, if the access is available for us, we can join the garden. Thank you.
I think it's very good and I like, but I cannot to help because the road cannot access for the wheelchair. When the access for the wheelchair, I want to join Amica Garden.
To get the wheelchairs more in the garden, we need to specifically make the garden beds for them, which would mean, from my point of view, raising them higher, slimmer and long and straight. Boring but effective.
I like the garden very much.
Alright, so this here is a McDonald's chili sauce, and it says it has a date there, 1986. Oh, that goodness! Nah, dude, that doesn't look good at all. Oh, that stinks, man. So maybe just like a little tester.
Yeah. I would do too.
Tastes the same.
Kinda wish I put some on now.
Give it a nice dip.
This is gonna be the wall. They're gonna come the fishes. We are actually like taking all the good soil, and we're gonna use it for make the 2 new long veggie beds for the foundation for Kibda.
On a simple level, which would mean you're creating beds as well. You've got your overflow coming out of the building here, and the overflow goes through a grease trap that you've built, and then you've got that overflowing into like a banana circle, like a sponge, where you've got like you can grow spinach, rosella, papaya, banana.
Permablitz started in Melbourne, and it's grown to a lot of more places than I expected. Actually, now there's a Permablitz in London, Austin, Hawaii. We have one in Jogja, Bali, and we're hoping to have a few more in other regions in Indonesia. But as a seed is put into the ground, it grows, and on the global earth right now we're hoping to create this network of permaculture groups, globally. So we have Permablitz Hawaii, and we can interconnect through that.
This one has no date. Come here then. Yeah, come here. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's something that make me gonna die, man.
You want some bread? Look at that.
Oh, it's still good. Then try this at home, seriously.
How's it?
Oh, it's still good, man. Yeah.
You are what you eat in the end of the day, and if you eat all this chemical crap, you become all this chemical crap, and that's that.
The toxic chemicals from the plastic have sort of gone into the chili sauce because of the sun, and the sun sort of makes it leak and leach into the chili sauce. So now you're getting the toxic chemicals from the plastic in the chili sauce.
Why would the chili sauce be in the sun?
What?
It probably wasn't covered.
Probably fell in the sun. Got covered.
It's been out there for 20 years.
It was in the earth.
Yeah.
For 20
You
years.
just dug it up just now.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
There's a website, permablitz.net. Check it out, and if you want to look into Permablitz Bali, go onto Facebook, Permablitz Bali, and get involved, get more information, and pick up your shovels and get on digging. Start gardening and enjoy your harvests and the efforts of your own sweat. Trust me, it tastes so much better than eating from genetically modified organisms in the supermarket. Tastes good.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's the food that you eat right there. Like in a coconut shell.
So Ida Foundation is a local NGO based in Bali. We're working in permaculture and also disaster management and sustainable agriculture.
Try to adapt gardening as always, so we get most of our food from the garden into everyday meals. And that connects us. As we come through this place, we get to understand what grows here in this climate, to meet the people that are part of this island.